What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trash Pumpkin Trading Cards, and today we're going to be diving into some modern promos. The reason we're choosing modern promos is because, one, they are modern, they're going to be easier to get a hold of, but two, because they're easier to get a hold of, the value isn't going to be there, and we're just going to kind of evaluate all of the modern, and by modern specifically, I'm talking about the Scarlet Violet era promos and which cards should you grab before they continue to climb in price. So this way you can get some awesome value in your collection and expand that value. Thank you so much for checking out our channel. Please don't forget, if you guys are new here, to like, comment, and subscribe. What I would like you guys to comment on is, what is your favorite promo from Scarlet Violet? Let's jump headfirst into this somewhat market analysis. Okay, everybody, so we are on the TCG player, and we're going to be diving into some Scarlet Violet. So we're going to go to Scarlet and Violet. This is kind of like a back way of doing it, but we're going to do it this way. So there's 261 promo cards inside of Scarlet and Violet. This is going to be ranked priced high to low. And so we have Paradise Resort, World Championship promo, not really relevant, not something that you can pick up every day. You have the Van Gogh Pikachu, which was the Pikachu with the gray felt hat that was exclusive. And this used to be like $90 last September, and now we see where that's at. So what we're kind of looking for in these promos is exclusive artwork that makes it stand out, that isn't going to be anywhere else, because that's what is driving the price for a lot of the Sun and Moon era promos that are going up in price. For example, the Snorlax Navy SM169 promo, I believe it was, is now $900 in a PSA 10. So we're kind of trying to highlight something like that in the Scarlet Violet era that hasn't exploded in value, but is still a great pickup that people can find for a reasonably affordable price. Again, not a market price of $378, but reasonably affordable price. So we have our Pokemon X Center exclusive promos. You have the Snorlax, which is an insane market price. You have your Charmander, the Hop Snorlax from Destined Rivals, the Wobbuffet, the exclusive Pokemon Center Pikachu, your Koridon, Mirrodin, Eevee, which I thought that would be more, actually, to be honest with you, Tinkaton. So nothing crazy there. I think the first ones we're going to look at, honestly, is going to be the Greninja EX and Kingdra EX. Why are we talking about these? Well, first off, these cards for the promo itself is exclusive to the Greninja Shrouded Fable premium collection. So this is the only place you can get this illustration rare or special illustration rare of the card. PSA 10 is, I believe, about $300 right now, and super undervalued in our opinion. Even though it is like expensive for the market, is $39, it's still undervalued in comparison, because again, this card's still in print. So keep in mind, like, these cards are still in print, and so we're highlighting those cards that are still in print that are going to go up once you can no longer buy them on the shelf, essentially, right? And then the other one that goes hand in hand with it is the Kingdra EX. So this one's actually cheaper. A PSA 10 we found yesterday on GameStop for like $134. Market price is like $150, $160. It is currently like skyrocketing, which is not surprising. But again, in comparison, you have a graded and raw price difference substantially to the Greninja. But this is from the Kingdra EX premium collection, again, specifically to Shrouded Fable. So these two cards alone are more than likely not going to be the chase promos from the Scarlet Violet set as of right now, because they're exclusive artwork. They are really, really pretty. Kingdra doesn't have a lot of SIRs, especially good quality SIRs. Greninja also doesn't have a lot of good quality SIRs, and the other one is the special illustration from Twilight Masquerade, which is currently on the rise as well. So these two would be great. I know the price point is kind of like close to $40, but keep in mind, like, the Sun and Moon Snorlax Navy, that was $50. Now it's $96, almost $100. So the other one that we're going to talk about exclusive artwork is going to be the Mew EX. So this full art Mew is from the 151 UPC. Again, this is exclusive to the 151 UPC. That's the only place you can get it. And this is only $35. And the graded price is starting to climb for a PSA 10. So this would be a great pickup. Again, this does come sealed in the UPC. So if you have one, this is already in there. But it also comes with a couple other Mews. But I think that these three right now are the highlights so far of the Scarlet Violet era. Because again, when you look at the rest of these promos, yes, they're the Pokemon Center ETB promos and they're exclusive, but the only difference between these and the regular ETB is a stamp. Stamp's hard to come by, so you're essentially paying more money for a stamp versus exclusive artwork that makes it pop, that looks really, really cool. So whether or not it's worth it. The other one is this Mewtwo. Super undervalued Mewtwo, looks really, really clean. This is the Mewtwo Scarlet Violet 052 promo. This is the Japanese version for $18.95. But again, you have a market price for near mint starting to climb. Near mint, $23 from another seller. But a beautiful card. I definitely think it should go in the category of cards that are like untouched in the set. Because if you see a lot of these other like promos, they're all just stamped. It's the same rare in the set. There's nothing unique about the promos. They're just the same card stamped. So you're paying for the stamp. So this Eevee, by the way, this Eevee 174 is the Eevee exclusive to the Prismatic Evolutions Premium Collection. They also have another Premium Collection coming out in September that's going to have an exclusive Sylveon. So these Eevees, because Eevee is so popular, do have the potential to also climb. But they are very, very new. They are still being printed heavily in Prismatic Evolution, so I don't think that price is going to stay or go up that much as of right now, just because of the continuing of the print. So then we have this Iono, which is the Scarlet Violet promo. This one's like heavily on the drop right now. So Iono is a trainer card. Trainers aren't really popular, but it is a promo card. This Morpeko I actually have never seen before, and I think is really cool. This one is skyrocketing. This one must have just come out too. This is really cool. Scarlet Violet 206. I have no idea where you get this from, but this would be a good pickup as well. I don't know where the market's not really established yet, as you see, where there's no retracement back to market stability. So we'll keep an eye on the Marnie's Morpeko. Then you have the Pekarant, which is kind of like cheap. So if you want a cheap Pokemon Center exclusive promo, PCETB promo, you have the Pekarant for like $14. So you also have this Charizard. This is the Charizard exclusive. Charizard's always been popular. It's just not a pretty card. Like, it looks kind of cool, but it's not like the best artwork Charizard. So I'm not like a big fan of it personally. So we're just gonna pass over that. What else we got? You have the Lily's Clefairy, which is the Scarlet Violet promo. It used to be $20, and now kind of like seeing that market restabilization, retracement, which is to be expected. You have the Pikachu Scarlet Violet. So this is out of the Paldea Evolved ETB, the regular one. I still think this is really cool for the Pikachu and the Feraligatr and Quaxley. Overall, I think this Pikachu is the most undervalued. This is out of the Adventure Chest, and this one, as you see, is like on the rise right now. So I think that this is a great pickup, especially because the promo itself graded is not that expensive either. So getting it graded is relatively easy to do. And then once we get into here, we're like looking at $3 or $4 cards. Again, a lot of these promos, you're looking at stamped cards. They're not exclusive artwork, so there's nothing really that like stands out as undervalued. I mean, I think the Screamtail is really cool, just because you have that exclusive artwork to the ETB. But you also have this Lapras EX, and all the gold cards look really, really clean. So this just is like a really cool looking card. Not so much like value-wise, because Lapras isn't a popular Pokemon per se, but if you're looking for like a cool card to pick up that has exclusive artwork, and then you have the Iron Bundle promo, the full art. But King Gambit's pretty cool as well. I'm surprised it's only $2. I might get a couple of these. and you have the belly bolt. So like I said, a lot of these promos are just Cosmos Hollows or they're stamped. There's nothing exclusive about the artwork, and as you see, that's why the prices are so low. $1 for your Teal Mask Ogre Pawn, your Iron Thorn. So like these full art promo cards are not expensive whatsoever. And I'm not saying that they're going to be, $30 or $40 in the next year or so, but if you see these in a binder for $1, pick up 3 or 4, put them in your binder. When these go up to $5 or $6, it's a nice little price increase for you and just helps you continue to grow your collection. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me looking at things objectively, what cards are not being observed in the current market and where do they have the potential to be, just because there is a lot of undervalued cards out there that aren't getting the love that they want because they're just overshadowed. But that is all the promos we want to talk about. Again, this is insane. This price is insane. And this price for a 10 is insane. It's like almost $1,000, if not more, for the PC ETB promo and a 10. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for checking out our video on Scarlet Violet promo cards. I know there's not a lot of really popular ones right now, but we do feel that the ones that we highlighted are some ones. So again, you're looking out for that Kingdra, the Greninja, the Mew, and the Mewtwo. Those are our big 4. And then you have the Paldea Adventure Chest one as well. That is the most expensive one that does have some potential as well. It is an exclusive promo to the Adventure Chest. That's the only place you can get it. So again, it meets that criteria for promos that have a lot of growth volume coming out. And those are what we pick. Those are our top 5. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Don't forget, if you guys are new here, to like and subscribe to the channel, and have a fantastic, trash-tastic day. Deuces, y'all.